Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some murdered soul suspect. Uh, Picking up where we left off, we just came out of the cemetery, and we got our teleport ability, as you can see, boop, which should actually let us get all of the collectibles that are around now. I don't know anyone who had easy teenage years, so of course Ronan's would be even more troublesome. He looks different when he talks about that period. His eyes go down like they can't meet my face. I think he feels a lot of shame about what a hard time he had in school and with other kids in those years. But hearing about all that hardship just endears me to him more. Yeah, I mean, generally teenage years aren't great. Some people definitely have it worse than others, but overall, I mean, like mine was relatively fine. And what the fuck? I think I went through the stairs. Must have been too close when I revealed them. But now that we're up here, I want to say, yeah, we can teleport over to this. Oh, get another gas. 5 more. I mean, we're getting there. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's it. I actually wasn't even going to record this today. I was going to try and finish Quern, but we don't have all of the achievements in Quern. And currently, Xbox is down. The Xbox Live is down, I should say. And while you can still unlock achievements while you're offline, I don't like doing that because, well, A, it looks weird when you like sign back in because then all your achievements pop in a row, and sometimes it looks really weird that they all pop in a row. And I know that there's been, I can't remember the last time I did it, but I'm reasonably certain that at one point I like did stuff offline because like I was using like an exploit or something, but like I needed to delete the patch that fixed it so that I was playing on the base version to do the exploit or something like that. So I had to go offline to do it, and then like I did the stuff, and then I went back online, and then it like all popped at once. Oh shit! Where's the cat? I didn't notice that last time we were here. There's another thing to get. Uh, okay. Up, over. Whoa! Stop running. Run again. Huh? Oh. Ninja Kitty. And boom, another one down. Thank you, Kitty. Now just slide back into place. That was weird. That was very, very weird. Uh, Anything else out here? Oh, I think we were. Was it here? Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure we already got this. Oh, but I think there's another one. Oh God, there's a thing here too. All right. Ronan's parents really sound unstable. It must have been really difficult for him growing up and feeling pressure to follow the unstable criminal paths his parents walked. And now he's my diamond in the rough, such a sweet soul and strong enough to keep its sweetness with everything his parents put him through. It's rare someone with a legitimate reason to be frustrated with his parents and the way they raised him never once complained about it. He's such a better person than anyone realizes. Yeah, I mean, it's a harsh thing to say, but a lot of the times, if the kid has problems, it's because of their parents. Like I mean, like I said, it sounds harsh, but it's true. Like a lot of the time, it's like they just aren't paying attention to the kid, or they're just like not trying, I guess would be the way to put it. Salem police have still not made an official connection among the recent violent deaths. Community speculation is increasing that this is the work of a single killer in the absence of other connecting clues. The consistent thread is the strange bell-shaped symbol found at many of the crime scenes. No one has even the remotest theory of the meaning of the symbol, but this bell killer may have a personal reason for leaving this insignia. I mean, it could just be that, they want people to know that they're all connected. I mean, which I guess could be considered personal, but is there another? Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I saw
Such a harsh refining.
Because, like, sometimes, right, like, when you're running around, like, obviously when we're this far away, you don't see it, and then once you get close, it turns into the ghost thing, but every once in a while when you're running around, you get just, like, this little shimmer of it, and that's what... It's not a very big clue that that's there, but, hello, lady, where the fuck did you come from? But it's more or less, like... I mean, it's almost the only way to spot them, obviously without looking up a guide. But yeah, it's super hard to... I still remember the first time I laid eyes on that man. Ronan had all that bad boy swagger, and I admit I liked it, but what I liked even more was the heart underneath the facade that he wouldn't hide. He was a guy from a rough neighborhood, but it hadn't hardened him as much as he let on. Look, just, like, there's a difference between, like, being hard in that respect and being dead inside. I mean, those are two very different things. I mean, like, it's... I don't know. What's this? Oh, did we die here by chance? Why is that rope hanging all the way down there? Like, that is a long ass fucking noose to hang someone with. Like, they're just dropping through the floor and, like, maybe they'll break their ankles or something. Oh yeah, this is where we died. Got thrown out of that window right there. Remove. Wow, that was a lot of shit that had to disappear. We were nervous about the amount of candles and oil lamps Claire had in the house. She loved the dim light, especially in her seances. She didn't take them seriously. She just wanted to talk to dead celebrities. I mean, and that's the thing, right? Like, if you have people who are, like, having a seance to talk to people that nobody present actually knew, it's like, I mean, even if you believe in that stuff, you can't believe that they're doing that. Cause of death was burn shock. Kerosene from an oil lamp covered front of clothing, hands on face, likely a large spill that then ignited by a nearby flame. Yeah, because, everybody who spills kerosene on themselves, doesn't make sure to clean it off. What the hell's this?
Oh, those street brawls. It's amazing I lived as long as I did.
It was crazy how often someone picked a fight with me from early on, trying to put me in my place at first, then trying to prove something with their failed attempts to beat me down. Didn't anyone ever tell them? You never poke the sleeping bear. I only got one more of those, and I feel like probably past it at this point, but man, come on, get around this stupid thing. Oh, I hear another kitty cat. Victim died of massive blunt trauma when the bookshelf in her shop collapsed on top of her. Man, still got 10 more of those, though. Like, damn. What is this? Weird. Family is what you're given and also what you make it. Had such a lovely dinner with Rex and Ronan, the two men in my life. What are the chances that these two guys are going to be the best of friends, like brothers? They can really be themselves around each other, and I get to see a different side of each of them. I am so grateful. I mean, it seems based on like the things that we found that they got along pretty well. Still like to know what this is. I mean, it's clearly something that we maybe removed once already. Anything in here? It's very kind of creepy. Oh, there's a thing here though. Publicity photo of victim minor tribute was held a few days later by her customers and friends. Okay. I think I'm just trying to remember like if there's like a reason for us to try and get the rest of the collectibles like immediately, or to wait and like see what happens next, you know. Because like on the one hand, I kind of want to just head towards the next location and grab the rest of the collectibles afterwards. You know, maybe look up like look and see which ones we're missing and see where they are. I don't know if there's an interactable map for this game or not. I would I mean, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't really help since we don't have a map to look at, but okay, is this not the... Yeah, this is the place we just were. Here, we'll keep an eye out for anything that we missed, but this area... Man, apparently I'm not the only ghost in this town, but that area should have been pretty clear that way, but I've been down this.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Familiar. There seems to be more stairs. Or was... No, this was a different place. Alright. Another one. How many more? Just one more. Oh, come on. And I think the last one should be back here, maybe? Or did we get one here already? No, why would we have been here? No, we weren't back here before, right? I'm sure that there's... No? Well, I don't know. Maybe we were back here at one point, but I don't really remember being back here. Okay, so this is our goal. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get the rest of the collectibles after this point, after this part, or this location.
Mental hospitals. One place torture is considered for your own good. If their experiments ever succeed in restoring a person's sanity, they better hope it was at the expense of the person's memory.
I mean, to be fair, most mental hospitals nowadays are just basically places to shove people and keep them comfortable so you don't have to deal with their mental problems yourself.
And into Crazy Town, a big improvement. People who see things nobody else can see end up living here.
Not that crazy. Come on.
Okay, I'll help you get inside, but
But what? Look, if we're gonna ask this girl Iris about this contract, the asking needs to be done by a living person, right?
just remember who opens the door for you, tough guy.
Yeah.
Bitch, I got you out of jail.
All right, kid. You're up. Now just find a way to get Iris's room number.
Hi. I need your help. I'm looking for a friend.
Visiting hours are over.
Right. But she was with the cops.
Then go talk to the cops.
See, I did, and they said that she was a danger to herself, and
I can't help you.
All right. Just need to stall her, okay? We have to figure out what her weaknesses are. Maybe these things on her desk will help us.
He's most likely a man of imposing size and stature. Someone who's accustomed to violence. Heinous acts in his past define him to the point where he no longer knows who he truly is.
Joy's mother believes the killer suffers from delusions, which are far beyond most people with severe clinically diagnosed psychiatric issues. I didn't expect that to be in here, but... Get well gift. Must be a gift for someone who's sick or injured. Visitations severely limited. Visitation schedule here seems strict and definitely favors family and doctors. If it's strict, how does it favor families? I mean, if it favored families, you would think that it would be more loose, right? To give them more periods of time where they can visit. Can't say I'm inspired by this. Yeah, but I mean, I get that it's supposed to be an inspirational poster, but at the same time, I've seen people who have those and because like, well, cute kitty. You know, like young boy on crutches. Young boy on crutches, the receptionist must be close to him. Yeah, well, let's find out who he is.
Kiddo, I hate being here and wondering if you're okay. You're all I have left. Just like this girl's friend is all she has left.
You don't know
Sorry.
that.
I know how hard it can be when someone depends on you. What's your friend's name?
Iris Campbell.
Yes. It looks like your friend Iris is here. Everything's gonna be okay.
Thanks. I feel better.
Hold tight, kid. I got this. Just need to get my eyes on her computer screen.
Room 216. Paranoid schizophrenia, delusions, and
Room
hallucinations.
216. We gotta find... Quick, Joy.
Yeah,
She's
and
scheduled
electroshock.
for electroshock.
Yeah, that's not good. That will wipe a memory good. A bizarre death of Lux Eterna Mental Hospital at Lux Eterna Mental Hospital in Salem may be connected to a string of murders throughout the town. A source confirms that a female mental patient was found dead, strangled with a cloth bathrobe belt. Might be the first of the recent murders to be committed in such a secure area. It means no one is safe anywhere, said a terrified woman who had spoken directly to a witness. I heard there were all kinds of drawings on the wall of her cell, and that bell symbol might have been there. I'm sure it was him. This institution is dedicated to the afflicted souls it serves, and for those agents of mercy who comfort them in their torment. 1883. I mean, they're not. I mean, it's the same as like hospitals and anything else, right? Like it's a case by case basis. Yes, some of them aren't good, and other ones are great. I mean, you would assume that the more money, the better they are. Or like the more money it costs to keep someone in there, the better they are. But that's not always the case. Doctor writes patient files. Okay. Will that come into play at some point? Like... Also, Joy, you're not hiding very
All right,
well.
kid. Coast is clear.
No one has been able to solve the mystery of the Bell Killer in Salem, not even the mystery of the symbol itself. Since there seems to be no bell at the scene of each crime, could it be that the killer is leaving an autograph of sorts, a statement of identity? If it has to do with his origins, the logical conclusion would be that the killer originally hails from Philadelphia, another city rich in history and home of the most famous bell in America. But are police willing to consider this bold approach if it means solving the case and saving dozens of lives? That's a stretch. Like, that is a huge stretch. Like, looking at the symbol, it doesn't look like that bell. It looks like a bell that you would hold in your hand. It doesn't look like, what is that, the Liberty Bell? Is that the name of it? But anyway, it like, that is a huge stretch to say that it's in Philadelphia. And even if Philadelphia is the most famous bell, that doesn't mean that it's the only bell with some fame behind it. They could come from some small town that has some kind of famous bell thing. I mean, I don't know. It's a bell. I'm not sure how famous a bell can be, but I mean...
Camera, up ahead.
Dedicated to the victims of the Great Spanish Influenza epidemic, unleashed within this ward in 1918. May their souls find the peace they were denied in life. Following a strident editorial on these very pages that questioned the ability of the Salem Police Department to competently investigate the Bell Killer case, lead investigator Lieutenant Javier Rex Reyes announced that 6 additional officers are being assigned exclusively to the case. While unavailable for direct comment, Reyes was quoted in a recent SPD press release as saying, "In a department of this size, this represents an enormously significant shift of resources, which should reassure citizens of the gravity of this case and our resolve to bring it to a conclusion." See, having only ever seen the inner workings of a police department through television shows, which I imagine some are more accurate than others. I doubt any of them are 100% accurate. I don't understand this assigning 6 more officers, right? Because, I mean, exclusively to the case. Because in theory, you would just want the officers out and about doing their normal stuff with, like, you know, the, hey, look out for this, look out for that, whatever. Like, when you don't know who this person is, and you have no leads on who the person is, having more people specifically on this case, like, what are they looking for? Like, what are these 6 new officers going to do that's going to help you find this person that they couldn't be doing during the normal course of their job, you know? Like, it seems weird to me that you would specifically assign people like that. I don't know. Can I go into the men's ward? I can't. That's weird. 8 more straitjackets, though. And then I get to join the club. Anyway. Camera. Right there. Boop. No more camera.
Iris is due for shock therapy in 15 minutes.
Like, fry your brain shock therapy? Oh shit.
Oh shit is right. Let's get moving.
Yep, unsurprisingly, the ghost in the mental asylum is crazy. Ronan was so good to come along. I know it's been hard for him dealing with my mood swings. I think there's something serious going on in my head, and I know he suffers the consequences along with me. But to be so supportive, to be my rock, that takes a real man. I will get through this. I will make this all worth the struggle. You know, I appreciate the backstory, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the backstory. Character development, everything. The thing I don't understand
Get on it.
is the reasoning behind the layouts, you know, like the reasoning behind these things being here. Can I, like, reclose the door? Oh, it's gonna close by itself. Okay. Can I go in? Yeah. Huh. It's nothing, eh? I mean, there's gotta be something in here. Just get a little closer. Aha!
To drown or be washed.
Baptism. Okay, now we have an orderly. In a shocking new discovery, our staff has found compelling evidence that recent brutal murders in Salem repeat another unsolved killing spree from 1972 to 73. Like the current spree, the killings were all unconventional, bizarre, and unsolved, and they all bore the mark of a bell. Not as prominently as recent murders, but definitely a similar signature-style mark. While Salem police were unwilling to comment on any relationship to their cold case file, the evidence is overwhelming that a serial killer has returned to Salem to wreak a new reign of terror, or a copycat killer has done his research. See, now I kind of wish that I knew. I'm going to actually look this up real quick. Murdered soul suspect year. It's just going to tell me its release here, right? Setting. Fictionalized version of Salem. That doesn't help me. The story centers around that. Yeah, unfortunately, it just says present day, and it came out in 2014, so I guess 2014, which would mean that, let's say, roughly 40 years in between the two crimes. The odds that it's the same person doing them are incredibly slim. I mean, it's 40 years, so it's not like impossible that it's the same guy doing them, but it is very unlikely. Oh, that's always good. Fucking chains everywhere and like a little doll on the floor. Pleasant.
The thing to understand about Mrs. Gwynn is that her father used to become violently angry when she would walk in front of the TV during sporting events.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then don't walk in front of the TV during sporting events. I mean, obviously, you know, he shouldn't become incredibly violent and angry. I'm also not possessing crazy people when she does it, but I mean, that seems like a fairly easy to avoid situation.
You're up again, kid. I need to possess you to get past this crap.
Nope. I hate that.
Or you can just go on. Totally alone in here.
Fine.
You know what these hands are?
Lost souls, I guess. Just seems like the opposite of moving on. Or at least the opposite of moving on you're trying to do.
Man, 5 more. We're collecting, like, these are coming by pretty fucking quick.
No.
What do we do?
All right, keep going. Get to Iris's room.
No. We stick together.
Joy, we don't have a choice. Now, I'll meet you there as soon as I figure out a way around this. Go!
Alright, well, I mean, it seems like we only have one way to go. Sealed. Yes. Why? Just telling me that it's sealed does not provide me with information. Only 4 more. A lot of hidey holes. A lot of crap portals. It's slightly worrisome. Also weird that that ghost was just kind of like chilling on top of one of the portals, but look, you get. I guess I didn't need to possess you to go down, but 3 more. Like that's it. Where'd the cat go? There it is. Yeah, there's there's a vent. Alright. Ooh, that's always good to see in the vents. Right, it is. Demons, yay! How fun. Yeah, see, I think this is the, I think this is the part that I was talking about before, where there's like a bunch of demons in a basement. I think this is it, and it's like a massive pain in the ass, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I don't think that they'll necessarily like immediately come at me while I'm in the cat, but I also don't know, because I know that I need to get down there and deal with them. Well, I mean, once again, I don't know that I absolutely must deal with them, but yeah, the cat's not willing to drop down there. I mean, it's very clearly a space that it could, but oh, once we're down now, where are the demons? There. Now then, the only real trick to this is when you're taking them out, they can't be like basically within view of another one. Because that's really the only thing that you have to worry about, is if they're within view when you go to it. Because I mean, obviously we've been caught on that before. Now thankfully, unlike us, they can't see through walls. Yeah, go ahead and look, bitch. Nope, not there either. Nope, not that one. Now, what are the odds it's actually going to attract them? Now it gave up. Now look away. Come on. Are you telling me that that's just for the other demon? That one won't get you? Apparently. Oh, ain't you, bitch. Look, there's a ghost hiding there. Okay. And what are the odds I can get one of these guys without the other ones like turning around and spotting me during the process? Like, oh, this one's coming this way. go. Alright. All clear. What is this? Another little doll. Alright, well, let's go talk to the ghosty dude over here. See what he has to say.
Those parts aren't me. Where am I? Do you work here? Show some mercy.
I wish I could help. I'm sorry.
Pain therapy. Oh god, yeah, I know that one. Just hurt them until they're better. Brilliant. I think they're supposed to be... yeah.
Which is the victor? And which is the victim?
Alright. Got... in the showers, I guess? Is that what those... yeah. Got some demon portals in the showers, which is odd to say the least. Oh, I saw a thing in here. Oh, an operating theater. Although I guess it isn't operations that they do here generally. I asked Rex what he thought about Ronan's proposal, and he just gave me a big smile. He always liked Ronan. I think he was just surprised the guy would do something as conventional and respectable as propose marriage. But he took it as a good sign. I think I should too. I mean, no, I get it. Gangsters, marriage, committing to one person. Yeah, I understand being shocked by that. Just get up there. See, like, the fact that there's these spirit things here lead me to believe that I don't need to fight them, and that, like, you know, I can get in here and just like boop 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 and away from the demon. But knowledge is nothing if not passed to new generations. May this instructional theater constructed in 1899 pass the wisdom of learned doctors to future generations. Can I just also, it's really weird, like, so she can see us obviously, but she can see all this ghost shit too. Do you think she's ever, like, almost got caught because she's, like, walking along with a friend or something, and, like, and she just, like, stops because, like, she thinks she's about to walk into a wall or something? And they're like, what's that? Like, nothing. Although I'm not sure how many friends she has. I don't know enough about her life to know if she, like, actually went to school or shit.
Roman, did you forget about me?
Yeah, clearly, which is why I'm here. Oh, I saw that.
To be held in the harsh light is to be held to account.
Oh, that's on the wrong side. And the camera. Your way is clear. Okay, so that's the room we need to go into, 216. In a Salem Police Department news briefing yesterday, department spokesperson Ingrid Larson confirmed that there has been no suspect arrested and that there are no new leads in the case. While we urge the citizens of Salem to be calm and to carry on with their normal lives, said Detective Larson, we also encourage people to come forward with any evidence that may be helpful in this case. It is up to all of us to work together and keep our community safe. Well, there's only 4 more of those. That's the last one? Yeah, it is. We've been going 40 minutes.
I've had a long career working as a state inspector for the Department of Mental Health. During that time, I've been to a lot of institutions, and I have seen a lot of horrible things. But nothing even comes close to the evil events that I witnessed at Fairhaven Sanitarium. The place they now call Lux Eterna. I first arrived in 1926 to investigate claims of overcrowding and neglect. However, Fairhaven's reputation was tainted long before that. In 1911, Fairhaven opened its doors for the first time. A notoriously violent criminal by the name of Jack Yates was the hospital's first patient. He was to be the shining example of the hospital's ability to cure the mentally deranged. However, when the superintendent's family was visiting one day, Yates broke free from his restraints, and he killed the man's wife. Since then, no one knows what happened to Yates or the superintendent. Well, that is, until now. Superintendent Wallace Halstead greeted me at the door. He seemed as empty and unkempt as the patients he lorded over. And as I conducted my evaluation, I couldn't help but notice how nervous he got when I passed by a small broom closet. And naturally, I felt it necessary to find out why. When I opened the door, I was hit by the overpowering smell of human excrement. As the light flickered on overhead, I was horrified at what I saw. A withering man lay shackled to the floor in a pile of his own filth. Years of sunless existence had turned his skin, hair, and eyes milky white. He had been chained there for so long that his skin had grown over the shackles. It took me a moment to realize that the husk of a man was Jack Yates. The police arrived and Dr. Halstead was carted off. Doctors moved Yates from the small room for the first time in 15 years. The floor beneath him was permanently stained with the shape of his silhouette. They tried to remove the shackles from under his skin, but the shock of it all was too much for him. He died the next day. I watched as they walled up his tiny prison, trying to pretend that it never happened. I honestly hope he's in a better place, although the staff still claims to hear his agonizing wails coming from inside the walls.
See, now, I'm not necessarily against the death penalty, but at the same time, that's a bit much, you know, to leave them chained to the floor for that many years, so many years that, like, his skin grows over it. Like, you know how long that takes to, like, rub down and then your skin to grow back over it? Like, that takes so many years because you have to rub down so much that the skin actually grows over it without just rubbing off again. Like, it's insane, and I'm not even entirely sure that can happen to a human person before they die from something. Like, if he's laying in that room in his own filth, obviously he's not getting showers, they're not clearing out the shit, literal shit. Clearly, if he's still there, they're still giving him food and water, but, like, no sunlight, not, like, there's no way that he wouldn't have died from, like, so many infections. Alright. This may or may not be a new video.
You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine. Don't you worry. Everything will be okay. I'm not gonna let anyone
Damn.
touch you.
I'm only over worried about shock treatment, but she's already a lost cause.
Don't call on that to touch you.
All right, fine. You go see what our comatose witness has to offer.
Iris.
Everything will be fine.
Don't worry, I'm here to help you.
Don't kill my sister.
I'm not gonna hurt.
Stay back!
Holy shit, she can see me.
No one's gonna hurt you. I'm gonna keep you safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine.
I think I know that symbol. I've seen it before.
Where?
We'll be okay.
I don't know. Maybe in my mom's book.
You're gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna be safe. You're gonna
They definitely look familiar. This one means protection.
keep you safe. I'm gonna not let anyone know.
I knew this was another.
Wait, contract. She still knows. She still knows. Sorry, kid. Maybe we didn't need you after all.
What the hell? She booted me out somehow. Alright. Let's see if anything here can tell me what the hell is going on with this girl.
Iris can see me, so she's a medium too. I mean, or she's been very traumatized. That tends to bring out ghost vision as well. Art therapy. It's a decent one. Why does the asylum let her have crayons? Is it part of her therapy somehow? I mean, as long as they're non-toxic, I don't see the harm in it. Flip bed. Iris seems to be very agitated right now. Huh, could it be because a girl she doesn't know and a ghost walked into her room? I mean, safe, playful doesn't really... I mean, tormented and chased seems like it would be the correct choice for this kind of painting. Iris was captured by her assailant. Okay, get off her. I want to... No, can I not? Oh, there. Brother... Well, no, they don't look like brothers to me. So 2 girls fighting isolated sunflowers. I mean, linked seems right. I mean, they're holding hands, right? Iris has a twin sister. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say had a twin sister. Well, doesn't this one look pretty? Troubled. No shit. Iris must express her inner demons with these drawings. Oh, look, we got a bell symbol though. Yeah, bell. Burned at the stake, decapitated, hung. Well, I mean, that looks like fire to me. Symbolist end. This relates to a bell killer murder, where he buried someone at the stake. Alright, and you know what? That thing I said before about it not looking like that same type of bell looks like when you held... For some reason, I was picturing a different bell. A different bell. Like, for some reason, the one I was thinking of had a... You know what? Actually, let's just get a better look at this again. Yeah, see, it's got like a handle that you hold, you know? Although I guess there are some... Like, this one here would be like the Liberty Bell, because it's got like the hook that you hang it on so that it can swing back and forth and whatnot. But like, the drawing seems to have like a handle on it, like...
What are these things for? Like art therapy or something?
No. Blue eyes. Cold as death.
Who had blue eyes? And death? What does that mean?
Blue eyes. Wolf eyes. Blue stare.
Yeah, Iris is deeply disturbed by someone with blue eyes.
No, just run. Just run. Just run. Go. Leave her alone. I'm so sorry.
Rose saved Iris's life, but paid it with her own. Bell killer's going after young girls.
Well, what was it? What'd you see?
Poor kid. Her sister freed her when they were about to be scorched, but she couldn't return the favor.
Leave us alone!
Iris, are you okay? Brennan,
It's Rose.
she has flames.
She was possessed.
I told you to stay back! Who are you?
I'm Joy. You don't belong in this place.
Orderlies.
Crap, I'm so dead!
All right, Iris could be the answer to everything. Help her, help her. Come on, she's coming with us.
No! You're not taking her!
You want the orderlies to shock her? She stays here. You want her to be safe outside? She comes with us. It's up to you.
Both Iris and her sister were captured by the Bell Killer. Iris escaped, but her sister was burned to death. Yeah, and then she fucking possessed her sister and made her go fucking nuts. It looks relatively clear. Are you guys coming? There's a... Come on. Is it... Oh, there you go.
We each have a twin self in some way.
Do we, though? Do we really?
Over here. In those shadows there. Coast is clear.
Why do my worst nightmares keep getting way worse?
Okay, let's figure this out.
Thought I would never see this again.
All right. So what do you know about this contract?
Nothing.
Come on.
It doesn't make sense.
So he just asked you if you knew about a contract?
He didn't ask. He wanted us to admit to it. Admit to having a contract with demons.
Demon?
We did nothing to him. He had no reason to go after us the way he did.
The way he did. He drowns one girl and burns another. And where have I seen that stake before?
Oh, here, this thing. I see it. It's in the picture.
That's it. All right, look. Get Iris to the church. Make sure that she's safe. I'll catch up with you later. Go.
Okay, come on, Iris.
All right. Now what the hell does a museum gala have to do with Rose's murder?
I mean, doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it. I mean, once again, he's killing them the same way that they used to kill witches. And the museum in Salem, unsurprisingly, has a whole section dedicated to that. Alright, so that'll be it for this part. It looks like we actually managed to do the asylum in a single part, even with all the running around we did before. So next time, I guess we'll head to the museum. And then I may even... This may come out on Monday. Because if the museum is one part, I want to say... Or if the museum is two parts, then I want to... Like I said, the museum is the last thing I remember. There's got to be something after the museum. Just because, from what I remember of the museum, I don't think that that's the end of it. But if I can get the museum done in one part, and then I can get whatever is after that, assuming there is something after that done in one part, then I'll make these videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which you'll know because this will be a Monday that you're watching this, assuming you watch them when they come out. And then we can begin a new game after that. But that'll be it for this part anyway, so thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.